After 20 years of building this company from the ground up, they sat me down and said, "We're going in a new direction." The new partner smiled and told me, "Best of luck." HR mentioned something about downsizing. I walked out with a box in my hand, 20 years of my life packed away in cardboard. What they didn't know was that 70% of their clients were loyal to me. And I wasn't going quietly. If you've ever been betrayed by a company you gave your soul to, or had your hard work erased by someone with a bigger title, this story is for you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and prepare for one of the most satisfying corporate revenge stories you'll hear today. When I joined the company, it was barely more than a name and a rented office space above a laundromat. Just 5 employees, mismatched furniture, and a whole lot of hustle. I was one of the first. I believed in what we were doing and gave everything, late nights, weekends, missed birthdays, sacrificed vacations, all to build something that mattered. And it worked. Over the years, I helped the company grow into a regional powerhouse. We built a portfolio full of high-value clients. I became the go-to person, the one clients called first, the one who fixed problems, the one who closed deals. But none of that mattered when the founding partner retired and brought in a visionary, new partner, Jason. Mid-30s, MBA attitude, expensive shoes, and absolutely no understanding of how the company culture worked. From day one, Jason looked at me like I was a relic. He wanted younger, fresher energy, flashier branding, social media campaigns instead of relationship building. I told him, respectfully, that our success came from loyalty and trust, not buzzwords and bots. He dismissed me like I was an obsolete fax machine. Then came the warning signs. I was excluded from key meetings. My client files were being reassigned. Jason's team began talking directly to my accounts. And then came the meeting. HR invited me in for a strategic transition conversation. Jason sat in the corner with a smug look on his face. After careful evaluation, our said, "We're downsizing your department." Jason leaned forward and added, "It's just time to modernize. But hey, best of luck out there." I nodded. I didn't argue. I didn't cry. Because while they were busy planning how to cut me out, I had been preparing my exit, too. You see, I knew something they didn't. People don't do business with companies. They do business with people. And I had built real relationships with our top clients. Not email templates. Not CRM notes. Real conversations. Real trust. In the weeks leading up to that meeting, I started planting seeds. Casual chats with clients. Catch-up calls. I didn't poach or pitch. I just let them know I might not be with the company much longer, and that if I ever went out on my own, I'd be doing things right. The day I left, I sent a thank you email to a select few clients. No hard sell, just gratitude. But the impact, nuclear. Within 2 weeks, the cracks started showing. Emails started bouncing between Jason's team and confused clients. Calls went unanswered. Suddenly, 70% of our major accounts either froze their retainers or fully pulled out. Jason didn't know what hit him. And then, the call came. The founding partner, the real heart behind the company, rang me and said, "What's going on here?" I told him the truth. "You brought in someone who valued buzzwords over people. I was just protecting the relationships I built." He was quiet, and then he said something I'll never forget. "I think I made a mistake." By that point, it was too late. I had already formed my own consulting firm. Same industry, leaner, cleaner, and built on trust. Many of my former clients followed me, not because I asked, but because they wanted to. They knew who had been solving their problems all those years. Jason tried to save face. Hired PR, launched a new campaign, didn't work. The company bled revenue for months. Staff cuts followed. Jason's team turned on him. And last I heard, the firm was being quietly restructured, again. Meanwhile, my new business. Thriving. No office politics. No backstabbing. Just results. I work fewer hours, choose the clients I like, and actually enjoy my weekends for the first time in 2 decades. Jason thought he could erase me. Replace 2 decades of dedication with some shiny marketing and a couple of PowerPoint decks. He underestimated what 20 years of trust can do. He fired me thinking it would be the end of my story. But all he did was kickstart my next chapter, and burn his own legacy in the process. And the most satisfying part, he did it to himself. Sometimes revenge doesn't come with shouting or slamming doors. Sometimes it comes with silence, success, and the sound of your enemies watching everything they built fall apart, without you. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and drop a comment. What's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen in the workplace? And don't forget to subscribe, we've got more stories where karma comes with receipts.